Peace. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I'm CrystalDivineQueen, and this is my indigenous lifestyle. Look, y'all are probably gonna be mad at me because I did not vlog, and I should have vlogged. I really should have. I don't know why I didn't. I don't know. It just wasn't on my mind. Maybe it was the nerves or something. I don't know. Nonetheless, I'm still going to share this experience with you guys, and while I'm talking, I will be popping in some pictures so you guys can have some type of visual of this event. So back in August, I attended a Black birth workers brunch. It was in Atlanta, Georgia, somewhere around there, and I drove down there because I'm in North Carolina, so that was like a 5-hour drive. And let me tell y'all how I found out about this event. First of all, I found out about this event on Instagram. If you're not following me, make sure that you do. So anyways, I was on Instagram, and another doula that I follow, she had posted it on her story, and I was like, dang, that seems so dope. I went on there, I looked on, I checked it out. The tickets weren't really expensive, and this time it was like maybe February, late January of 2021, and it wasn't until August. And y'all, at this point in time, I didn't even have a car. I was saving up money. I knew I was going to buy me a car, but at the time I didn't have a car, and I was just like, yo, this just seems so dope, and it's something that I can actually make it to, because a lot of times I find out about things on Instagram and it's just like, it's no way I can make it, it's no way I can travel. But this was in Georgia, and I'm like, I could do this. So I went on ahead and bought the ticket. It was non-refundable. Like I said, I didn't even have a car at the time, and I was just like, I'm getting a ticket. I know I'm gonna have a car. Like, I'm just gonna invest in myself. I'm gonna get down here and I'm gonna network, because networking is something that I really need and want to, do more of, especially earlier this year when I came across, this information on another doula's story. So fast forward, here comes August. I got my car. I'm super excited. I'm ready to go. Now, the brunch was put together by two Black women who are birth workers. They both are on Instagram, Traditions with Sunny and Doula of the Divine. They both got together and put this together, and it was actually their first time. So it was the first annual Black birth workers brunch, and I hope that they get together and they do it again next year, because I definitely want to be a part of it. So let me tell y'all how it went. They had three birth workers, Black women, come out and speak to us. Okay, so the first person I recognized right away, because I follow her on Instagram and I just love her. I love her personality. If you're familiar with Instagram, then you probably know her Instagram name, which is Dr. Midwife. Her real name is Dr. Mitchell. She's a certified nurse midwife. What I really like about her is she's not a doula. She's a midwife, and not just a midwife, but a certified nurse midwife. And she's out here really like talking that shit. So definitely check her out. But she's actually opening up a birth sanctuary in Alabama, and that is like super huge, because Alabama, they outlaw midwifery in Alabama, if you aren't familiar with that. So the fact that she's putting that together, I don't know what the laws are now in Alabama, but the fact that she's putting that together is just like so major and so huge for the community and for our people. So Dr. Midwife on Instagram, if you don't know, go check her out. The second speaker, she's also on Instagram, has a big following. Earth Mama Naturals is the name of her brand, if you will. She's a doula, and she isn't just a doula. She does lots of other things. She has a doula training training course. She's just an overall entrepreneur. She has other products and services that she offers under her brand. I believe she's a vegan and she has a recipe book, and I know she has a YouTube channel. So she's doing her thing as well. But I did not know about her prior to going to this event. I was not familiar with her or her work. And the last speaker, her name was Brandy Bishop. She's also a birth worker, a doula, but she also mentors other doulas. Her business is called Your Tribe Family Services, and she even trains doulas too. So she's a mentor and a trainer and a doula, just like an ultimate birth worker. She was someone who I was not familiar with as well prior to going to or buying my ticket for the event. So I was just excited to meet these ladies and just get down here and not just meet them, but also everybody else who attended. When I got there, they booked this venue. It was so nice. It was so pretty. They had it decorated all cute. And when we went, they had the tables set up for us because, mind you, it was a brunch. And everything just looked good. They had vendors, and you know, when you just walked in, they had music playing. Everybody was just mingling together or whatever. And when you went to the tables, they had these cute little cards on the table, and on the back of it was the itinerary. So when we first got there, meet and greet, I went ahead and checked out the vendors. The first vendor was actually a pediatrician in the Atlanta area. She has some pamphlets and some information as well. I didn't really, you know, tap in with her too much because I live in North Carolina, but that was still an amazing networking resource for the people who live there and work locally. You know, they could have a pediatrician to refer their moms to that they could feel safe with. There was another young lady there. I believe her brand was called Rebirth Wellness. She had a whole bunch of products, and I was there to support. So I bought a yoni steam from her. I bought some yoni wash, and I bought some soap from her as well. And all of her, I haven't used her yoni steam yet, but her yoni wash was the bomb, and her soaps, oh, they smelled so good, and they were very exfoliating. I noticed that right away, very exfoliating. There was also another vendor there who was selling t-shirts. So I bought one of her t-shirts. They were so cute, very comfortable. After that, I kind of just, you know, went, found me a little place to sit down, and then I got right to networking, honey. I got to pulling out my business cards, and I went up to I'm pretty sure I went up to every single woman there that came there, and just introduced myself and gave them my card and just, you know, told them a little bit about me and what I do. I'm a home birth companion. I met a lot of beautiful and just dope Black birth workers doing all kinds of different things. You know, the range was just all over the place. No, I can say that nobody was really just a doula. You know, it was, yeah, I'm a doula, I'm a birth worker, but I also do this, that, and the third. So it was just really, really cool to just meet so many different people. So after the meet, I gotta read the itinerary because I don't remember everything by heart, but after the meet and greet, the two queens that put this together, they introduced the speakers. Each of the ladies both spoke. They got to tell us a little bit about themselves and what they do. They also had giveaways, raffles. You didn't have to pay for the ticket. You just got a raffle when you entered the door. So they had a couple of giveaways. After the first giveaway, they brought out the food and they let us go over there and, you know, make our plates. They have mimosas because it is a brunch, honey. So, you know, I had me a couple of drinks. And then they, you know, they also had just non-alcoholic beverages as well. They did have vegan options, so I thought that was really, really beautiful and considerate for people like me who don't eat a whole bunch of other stuff. Everything was just really nice, and everything was just really well put together. So Brandy spoke first, okay? Brandy Bishop spoke first. Her business is birth work, like I said. And when I heard this woman speak, she was really dropping bombs, y'all. Like, she was really dropping down knowledge, and it was just like everything in me told me, you need to go talk to this lady before this thing is over. Like, you need to introduce yourself to this lady and talk to her. And so I did. We exchanged information, and I'm hoping to, you know, in the future invest in her mentorship, because her mentorship is about the business side of being a doula. And I got the passion and, you know, everything else in line, but the business side is definitely something that, you know, I feel like I could use some coaching on. The second person that spoke was Stephanie, Dr. Mitchell, Dr. Midwife. She actually just published a book. This is her book. She had brought some copies with her, and she was so gracious enough to just give them to us for free. And y'all, I got the last copy. I got the last copy. I got in line just in time to speak to her. Childbirth Handbook, a step-by-step guide for building your birth plan. And she said it's the first time parents, but I'm pretty sure first time or fifth time, you know, you could definitely benefit from this book. And I was so happy, y'all, when she brought this book. I told y'all I follow her on Instagram. So I already knew that she had just wrote this book. And when I seen that she brought the book and she was giving it out for free, I was like, I gotta get me one. And I was so lucky that I did. Like I said, I was the last one. And then finally, the last speaker was Earth. Earth was, I don't even know how to describe Earth, but her energy was amazing. I liked her right away. Not only was she straightforward, but she ain't fucking with the oppressors. You know, she just delivered her message in a very soulful way, and her energy just really resonated with me. And I wasn't familiar with her prior to this, so when I got there and she started talking, that's when I found out she had a training. And she was like, a lot of the girls that was there at the brunch had took her training before, and I just happened to be sitting beside one of those girls. So I got to asking her questions about it, because a small part of me, y'all, has been thinking about going back to training or getting some training. And I'm going to make another video talking about that as well. After everybody, you know, talked about themselves, they did like a panel Q&A where the two ladies that were hosting the event asked them questions, and then us in the audience got a chance to ask questions. And I was totally unprepared for that part, y'all. I didn't ask any questions because I honestly couldn't think of anything in the moment, but I was like, dang, I should have been prepared. This is my opportunity to, you know, ask these ladies questions. But pretty much after the Q&A, they did, I believe they did the second giveaway, and then we just all kind of started networking, you know, going around talking to the panelists, talking to each other, checking out the vendors again, getting some more drinks, food if it was some food left, and you know, things like that. So I finished networking, working the room, talking to people. Oh yeah, and then they also, y'all, they had this cute little area where you could take pictures. So I had actually took some pictures, asked some ladies to take some pictures of me for me. So it was just real cute, y'all. It was just really, really cute. I did manage to talk to all three of the panelists, and I did get all of their info. But yeah, y'all, that was my first networking event. It was wonderful. I hope they do it again next year. I definitely will be a part of it, and I look forward to more networking events. You know, now that I done got my feet wet, I just really want to, you know, look into taking more opportunities to just network and connect. I had no idea how big the birth working community is down there in Georgia. Now, I don't want to move down there. I would love to find my tribe out here and just build a community like that out here, you know. Thank you guys for tuning into my video. That's all I have for today. Don't forget like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Hit that bell, turn on my notifications, and I will see y'all on the next video. Peace.